Hi everybody, this is John Walker, your Earth Science teacher, and we're starting on the second phase of Early Earth. And in this assignment, which is on section 3, the essential questions that we're going to answer are: how did Earth's atmosphere and oceans form? What was the cause of the increase in oxygen gas in the atmosphere? And you know we need oxygen to breathe, right? It's one of the key ingredients in our atmosphere that allows for us to live. And here's my other doggie. This is my lab. Her name is Bella. She's just absolutely the most wonderful dog in the world, but dumb as rocks. But I love her to death. Okay, back to class. So we're talking about the formation of the atmosphere. So, you know, there's a lot of talk right now about, warming of the atmosphere, global warming, which people say that carbon dioxide, CO2, is being put into the air, talking about fossil fuels and all those things. So I think this is a really good exercise in you learning about the atmosphere and when it was first formed. So we're starting with that, early Earth, and it talks about there's oxygen in the atmosphere. How did it get there? Well, it had some particular methodology. Stromolites were a couple of the key ingredients. And then let's turn the page. So on the second page, which is 630, it talks more about banded iron formations. And then you talk about some little problem solving and calculating that kind of stuff. So anyway, here are this second part of it, which is talking about the importance of oxygen right there. Sorry, I got a little off track there. And then water and life. The Precambrian began with an environment inhospitable to life. In other words, it wasn't very good for life. When it ended, much of Earth was covered with oceans that were teeming with tiny cyanobacteria and other life forms. Life as it exists on Earth today cannot survive without liquid water. And then here is the area that you're going to get points on, which is section 3, review. And there's these questions. And understanding main ideas is what you are going to need to be able to put together. One of the main ideas: explain why an atmosphere rich in oxygen was important for the evolution of life. Okay, and so answer those questions. And then on to section 4. And section 4 is going to deal with how is the experimental evidence showing how life might have begun on Earth summarized. And then so you're going to talk about some of the multicellular organisms. And here's the vocabulary: amino acid, prokaryote, eukaryote, and a whole bunch of words that are difficult to pronounce. Ediacaran biota. Okay, so talks about the origin of life, and this is on page 633. And primordial soup was one of the words that you're gonna have to identify. Here's amino acids. So if you've taken biology, you know how important amino acids are. And here's some interesting thoughts and ideas. And here it goes on to protozoic life, and which is some of the beginning parts of life as we know it. Description with the nucleus and other parts of the life. So, and then it gets into some more multi-organisms, multicellular organisms. So a lot of words that you're going to encounter that you don't know, but it's always good to learn a few of these. You never know when they're going to pop up and later in your education, as you go on to college. And some of you are going to be in medicine, and some of these things are really important concepts and verbs and nouns and other vocabulary stuff that you're going to participate. Here's understanding main ideas. Here are these 5 questions that you're going to answer, and this is how you earn points. This is how you pass the class. A lot of it is in classwork, and hopefully you're working on that now on the first 2 sections, excuse me. And then that's what that is. And then, here's an interesting article on Martian microenvironments. Is there life on Mars? Was there life on Mars? It looks like there was some silica and methane, and so they were talking about, is there life on Mars? And by the way, if you do a little bit of research of that and turn that in, you could earn some extra points. So hope you're doing well and having a good day, and that is all for me, and it's all for Bella. She's fast asleep. Hope the day's going to be good the rest of the day. Talk to you soon. Bye.